Good morning, Leah. I see several people are jumping on. Good morning, Sharon and Stella from Texas. Nice to have you. If you're watching, please comment so I know who's here. Hi there, Sharon. And if you would be so kind as to share this live video, I would appreciate it very much. Good morning, Mary. Leah, thanks so much for sharing. You always do that, and I appreciate it so much. I've got a few things to show you, some announcements, and then we are going to go through the holiday mini catalog for you to mark. I'll go through it with you page by page so you can know for sure what items are retiring, because the retiring period starts on Wednesday, December 1st. And some of the products in that holiday mini catalog are going to be sold at discounted prices starting on Wednesday, December 1st. If you missed some recent Facebook Lives, I just wanted to bring your attention to a couple of them. Last week, I showed people how to make some greeting cards and personalized note cards using the Playful Alphabets dies. And you can make 2 cards from die cutting 1. So you'll want to check that out. And then in the next Facebook Live, I showed people how to make 2 card folders in 2 different sizes. One to accommodate our standard size 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cards, and the other one accommodates those wonderful 3 1/2 by 5 inch note cards that we had. I made these for my sisters for Christmas. Let me just pull these out. This holds 4 note cards and 4 envelopes, and I made each of my sisters those. And then the last Facebook Live I did was showing 2 versions of the gatefold card. Oh, I should say those, the card folders and the personalized note cards, those are already on my blog, stampandpiece.com, and also my YouTube channel, so you can find them there. Stampandpiece.com is the blog / website, and Stamp and Piece with Mary Nabe is the name of my YouTube channel. So that's the easiest way to find those and get the video demonstrations, cutting, scoring dimensions, etc. And then probably later today, at latest tomorrow, I'll be posting these projects on my blog, stampandpiece.com. Last week, Wednesday evening, I showed you how to make 2 variations of the gatefold card using that beautiful Angels of Peace stamp set. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat all of a sudden. And tomorrow is the last day. Hi, Mary from Arizona. Good morning. Tomorrow is the last day that you can sign up for my Be Jolly class to go. You're going to make 8 standard size cards, 2 each of 4 designs, and then you will make 1 slimline card as well. And it's just a super cute, fun class. There is coloring. You can use any of your coloring supplies you have, or in the ordering process for the class, you can add on the Stampin' Blends that I've used if you choose to. But really great, fun, festive cards, great for little ones or kids of any age. Those people who like to be kids at heart, especially at Christmas time. And then finally, I want to show you this fun project. Lately, I've taken a step back from my work for a few days, spent some time with my family, and I have also been working on some various Christmas presents and different craft projects. And I wanted to show you this. This is a $1 wood star. It's real thin, that I purchased at the dollar store. Or Dollar Tree, dollar store, one of those. I almost never go in those places, but there's one right around the corner from my pharmacy. And my friend Tracy was here several weeks ago, and I said, let's just go in there. I always see people making cool projects from things they picked up at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store. So we went in, and this is one of a few things that I bought. And I just added some, first I inked the edges, and then I traced the star onto designer series paper. This is that Peaceful Place DSP. And then I, with white embossing powder, embossed the saying from one of our stamp sets, did a silver ring that I popped up using the adhesive strips. And I've got this cute little wall hanger, or somebody has a big tree, or you can hang it in a window, whatever. But I just thought, oh, that was clever and fun. It took minutes to make, and I paid $1 for the star, and I used products I already had. Easy peasy. Okay, so let's talk catalogs. I'm going to flip my camera around, and we will go through the last chance products list for the holiday mini. So while I'm flipping my camera around, if you would share this video, this live, I would appreciate it very much. That'll help others get this valuable information as well. Woo, I'm worn out from talking. That was a lot to say in just a few minutes. Let me move this just slightly. Okay, a couple of things to note, and we'll talk about the new catalogs at the end. But a couple of things to note. I sent out an email on Saturday, Small Business Saturday, saying that I am giving free shipping or refunding your shipping cost on orders of $50 or more from that Small Business Saturday through tomorrow, November 30th. So if you want to take advantage of that, this is a promotion of mine. It is not a Stampin' Up! Promotion. So you'll pay your shipping, and then I will refund the shipping you paid on your order of $50 or more. You can do that on my website using this host code, or you can email me your order and your payment information, and I will place the order for you. But all orders of $50 or more will get a refund on their shipping from me, as long as their order is placed by midnight, November 30th. Okay, so I already have 3 refund checks going out to people who ordered since Saturday, placed $50 or more orders. So that's how it works. I can also, instead of sending a refund check, I can refund you through PayPal if that is your preference. Otherwise, it will come with a pretty card and a check. All right, I will be posting this list, this last chance list, in tomorrow's newsletter, plus on Facebook and my blog, all that. But I always think these lists can be rather confusing. And this is actually a revised list that one of my demonstrator friends did, which made it easier, but I still think it can be pretty confusing. So my preference is to actually go through the catalog with you, page by page, and I have marked mine so that you will know which items are returning or retiring, if they are discounted or not during that retiring last chance period, and or if they will be returning to the future catalogs. Okay, I'm going to try to get this set up so that you can see most of the pages as I'm going through this. Katie, thank you for that comment. I do try to make it as easy as possible for people. Let's see if we can erase this to get both pages in. All right, here we go. I think that's pretty good. Can we see there? Okay, I think we'll be all right. Okay, on page 5, let me scoot over just a bit. Trying to get this just right for you. Thanks for your patience. On page 5, the Strong of Heart stamp set is retiring. You'll see my red X there. That means it is retiring, will not come back. So this will be available as long as supplies last. Please note that the Strong of Heart stamp set is part of our Make a Difference campaign. So for each one of these that is sold, Stampin' Up! Donates $3 to support heart health around the world. And whatever country the stamps are sold in, that $3 stays in that country, just so you know that. I should also mention there is on my PDF store, I believe there is a PDF tutorial for sale on this because I did use it for a class to go quite a few months ago. So it's a nice way to give back. Heart health is something that's important to me and many people, heart health causes. So I appreciate that that's part of our Make a Difference campaign. Pages 8 and 9 and 10 and 11, pretty much everything, or I should say everything on these pages are retiring. Okay, none of them are discount. They are all retiring with the exception, that is, the craft boxes, I believe you will see again. Page 13, the Merry Snowflakes bundle, including the stamp set and the dies, are retiring. On page 14, the Stars Are Shining stamp set and bundle are retiring. However, the Starlit Punch, you will see carry over. All right, so you will be able to purchase that beyond this holiday season. The Great Tidings bundle is retiring, as is the stamp set and the dies. Please note that the dies right now are 50% off while supplies are available. So really, if you are interested in this, do not purchase this at the bundle price. Purchase the 2 items separately, because then it's just $34 as opposed to $43. So you want to watch that. You want to know which products are discounted in case you can buy the 2 products separately to be cheaper than a bundle price. The Painted Christmas stamp set or collection is retiring. Now, and I think this is an error. I believe the DSP is, but I'm not sure about that. This beautiful Cherry Cobbler Gold ribbon is retiring. I did not see this on a retiring list, but if you love it, I would still get it while it's available. The 2 bundles will be carried over. However, they will no longer be sold at the bundle price. So they'll be a little more expensive because you'll have to buy them each separately when you see them in the future beyond the holidays. All right, so be aware of that. When they're sold right now this month and through December as bundles, you can get that bundle price. But after this catalog period ends, which is January 3rd, I believe. Yes, January 3rd, you will have to buy them separately and you won't receive that bundle discount. Page 20, the Words of Cheer stamp set and bundle are retiring. I feel like we're not. I wish I could be still closer. The dies are 50% off. So again, if you're interested in this bundle, you want to buy the 2 separate pieces, not use the bundle price. Snow Wonder was one that carried over from last season, last Christmas. So it is now retiring, and the dies are 20% off. This bundle on page 22 is retiring. The dies are 50% off. So again, better deal to buy the 2 separate items than to use the bundle price. The shaker domes are retiring. Encircled in Warmth stamp set is retiring. These are my 2 favorites in that. I did not see anything information on the silver foil, so I'm not going to say on that just yet. Everything in the Whimsy and Wonder, my all-time favorite collection in this catalog, is retiring. Everything in here is retiring. Page 26, the Peaceful Deer Bundle. These products will be carrying over, but again, when they carry over, they will not be bundled, so you will be purchasing them at the individual prices, and you will not get the bundle savings, but those are definitely carried over. The Happy Holidays stamp set is retiring. The Holly Border Punch is also retiring, but you can get it now at 20% off. The Snow Buddy Better stamp set is retiring, and you can get it 20% off for the price of $16.80. The Be Jolly and Holly Jolly Wishes stamp set. This is that stamp set for the class to go that I just told you about. Deadline for that is tomorrow. Both of those are retiring. The Sweet Stockings collection, everything is retiring. The dies are 50% off, so it's a great deal to get the stamp set and the dies. Great deal if you're still interested in that. The felt sheets are 15% off. The matte dots are retiring. The ribbon, the Pool Party striped grosgrain ribbon, is 10% off. And of course, the Designer Series paper is retiring. I'm going to try and watch for questions as we go through here. The Delivering Cheer stamp set is retiring. Keep in mind that I showed you how you can use this stamp set for perhaps Mother's Day or birthdays using these. Okay. So that's one thing I like to look at when I'm considering if I'm going to purchase a stamp set or not. Oftentimes I want to know, am I going to be able to use this beyond the holiday season? And that is one I say yes, definitely. The Penguin Place bundle is retiring, but we will see the 2 individual products, the Penguin Place stamp set and the Builder Punch, in next year's July to December mini catalog. The Knit Together stamp, background stamp, is carrying over. The bundle is not. The dies are 50% off. So you can get the dies, coordinating dies, for sweater dies for just $17. The Candy Canes background stamp is retiring. The red green foil sheets are retiring. These are 12 by 12 and they're 20% off. You get 2 each of red and 2 each of green, and it's $8, the sale price. Peaceful Place, very, very popular. The DSP is retiring. The, what do we call them? Subtle Shimmer Sequins are retiring. And the stamp set and bundle are also retiring. and the dies. So if you love this, it's been super popular. I love it. This is another one that is not just for the holiday season. These make great cards for wintertime. They make great cards for nature lovers, great masculine cards. You know, color in the cabin brown, maybe put a different color roof on, color the evergreens, whatever. You can make some wonderful masculine cards with this stamp set that you can use year round. The Arctic Bears bundle is retiring. The dies right now are 15% off. So if you've had your eye on this, you can purchase the stamp set and the dies for just $38. So much less than the $47.50 bundle price. The Bright Baubles bundle, the stamp set, and the coordinating dies are retiring. The For Unto Us stamp set is retiring. This was one that was around last year. Really love it for the religious sentiments in there. The Red Velvet paper pack is retiring. The Angels of Peace stamp set is retiring. That's the one that I used when I was showing these, made these two gatefold cards in last Wednesday evening's Facebook Live, and that will be posted to stampinpeace.com very soon. The Merriest Moments bundle, that includes the stamp set and the hybrid embossing folder with the dies. These items you will see again. You can get them through the end of this catalog period, but then you won't be able to order them again until the next holiday catalog period in 2020. So you will see them again. The Blackberry Beauty Sweet collection is retiring. Everything in there is retiring. I should be marking both ways. Or not the gold ribbon. Gold ribbon is not. I believe that's returning. Carrying over, however they say it. The difference between carrying over and returning is if something is carrying over, that means it might not be in our next mini catalog, but you'll still be able to buy it. Okay, you'll still be able to order it. And then if it is returning, that means you won't be able to purchase it after this catalog period until you see it in another catalog. But it will be back in another catalog. And for some of these holiday products, that means 2022 holiday catalog. Welcoming Wood stamp set is retiring. The Gorgeous Leaves bundle, both stamp set and dies, are retiring. That was a fun fall one. The Pretty Pumpkins bundle, retiring, both stamp set and dies. The Nuts About Squirrels, I believe, I don't have them marked, but I believe are carrying over. The Cute Halloween Sweet collection is retiring. I did not see the black and white gingham ribbon on the retiring list, so I'm thinking it's coming back or at least carrying over. The Frightfully Cute bundle is retiring, both stamp set and dies. Clever Cats is retiring. The black 12x12 glitter paper is retiring. The Harvest Meadows, okay, the full collection, buying at that price, that is retiring. The DSP is retiring. The cork paper is retiring. By the way, if you haven't used this, it really is fun. It truly feels like cork, but it's thin like paper, but it really feels like cork. The, what's the name of this? Diamond Weave ribbon is retiring. That's a fun one for kind of like vintage projects. You will see the Brush Metallic Adhesive Dots. You will see the, what's it called? Time Worn Type embossing folder in the future. And Nature's Harvest is I don't have it marked, but I believe it is carrying over. The Heartfelt Wishes stamp set is retiring. The Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper. This was carried over, or we saw it last holiday season. So we've had this 2 years. It is retiring. The Sparkle of the Season bundle is retiring. Both the stamp set and the dies. You can get the dies at 40% off. That's a great deal on those dies. 40% off. So again, if you're interested in this bundle, don't use the bundle price. Purchase the individual stamp set and die set. And this is hard to see in here, but here's a sample. A couple of samples using the embossing folder. The Star-Crossed embossing folder is retiring. It is 20% off. The Little Delights stamp set is retiring. This is perfect for simple stamping. If you love to do simple stamping, this is it. Also great for making little tags or 3x3 cards. Reflected in Nature is retiring. The Time of Giving bundle is retiring, both the stamp set and the dies. The Thinking, Thanks, and Peace stamp set is retiring. You might recognize that Peace on Earth stamp from what I used on my dollar store star decoration. I embossed it with white embossing powder. Well-Defined stamp set is retiring. Festive and Bright bundle is retiring. However, the dies right now you can get 50% off. Fantastic deal. So stamp set and dies together you can now get for, let's see, $36.50. That's more than $10 off the bundle price. So huge savings and lots of great ideas out there with this. All right, now we're going to go through the dies. I just went through in the list that I have, where did I put it? The list that I copied and will include in tomorrow's newsletter, as well as post to stampandpiece.com and on Facebook page. Goes through page by page, just like I've been doing. So the Stitched Snowflakes die, part of the Merry Snowflakes bundle, that is retiring. The Starlit Punch, you'll see again. You'll be able to purchase that in the future. The gingerbread dies with that whole gingerbread collection. Remember, everything in the gingerbread collection is retiring. Super fun to use. The Wiseman Tidings and dies is 50% off. So if you are interested in that bundle, buy the separate pieces, the stamp set and the dies separately. Don't use the bundle price. Same thing for Words of Cheer. The dies are 50% off. And these dies, can you see this? With the words, these are meant to die cut and layer on top of each other. So you can use them separately or you can layer them. So really lots of fun to use. The Holly Border Punch is retiring and you can get it 20% off now. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word. Cloche dies are 50% off. No, here I don't have, now I'm questioning those dies. That's just the hard thing about these lists. Sweet Little Stockings, I believe all that is retiring. The Knit Sweater dies, retiring 50% off. You will see the Penguin Builder Punch again next holiday season, 2022. The cabin dies are retiring along with everything in the Peaceful Cabin suite. Polar Bear dies are retiring. Merriest Moments frames, hybrid embossing folder. You'll see that again. Bright Baubles retiring. Beautiful Leaves, part of that Beauty of Tomorrow collection, those are retiring. The Intricate Leaves dies. Some people like to purchase these without the stamp set. I typically, most often, 98% of the time, buy both the stamp set and the coordinating dies. But I know that this is one that some people purchase just the dies. Those are retiring. Frightful Tag dies are retiring for Halloween. Delicate Pumpkin dies are retiring. Giving Gifts dies are retiring. I've seen some really cute, I don't own this, but I've seen some really neat things made with those dies, especially tags. Seasonal Swirl dies, retiring. Festive Finishes dies, retiring. Those are 50% off. Seasonal Swirl dies are 40% off. So again, if you're interested in those bundles, please purchase them with the individual item numbers, not the bundle item number. Okay, on this page, and this was not real clear on our list, so sometimes even demonstrators don't get all the information first time around. So there was some confusion here. As I said, the craft gift boxes are returning. These are great for small gifts. They are great for giving just some maybe gift tags or 3x3 cards, even some greeting cards, maybe 3 to 4, depending on how much you embellish it. They're not real thick. They are a good size. If you have the Gingerbread Memories and More card pack and the cards and envelopes, I did a class with these and everybody got one of the boxes so that they could gift some of their cards if they wanted to. And the X's, of course, mean that, oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned the Halloween stars, 10% off. Wonderful Gems. These were in last year's holiday catalog also. Those are 15% off. So those are a fun thing to have. And of course, when we get to the end, our host stamp sets always retire. Always retire. I have never seen a host stamp set or host promotion of any kind, any product carry over. But please note, even though they are retiring, you still can only get them with your Stampin' Rewards, which come with orders of $150 or more, or workshops totaling at least $150 or more. Okay. So that is the information I have to date on the products that are retiring from the holiday mini catalog and if they are discounted or not. Please note that going forward, starting December 1st, anything in here that is retiring is going to be available while supplies last only. So please don't wait till December 30th or what did I say, January 3rd is the last date and say, but Mary, I can't get it. I wanted that. It's too late. I can't do anything for you. And I hate to disappoint people. So if you are interested in something that is retiring, my suggestion to you is you get it as soon as possible before it's gone. Avoid disappointment, okay? And remember too that through tomorrow, I have free shipping on all orders of $50 or more. Okay, that being said, what happens after January 3rd? Well, then we start a new catalog, the January-June mini catalog, filled with lots of great products. I would love to show you one in here. I would love to go through it with you page by page by page, but I'm not allowed to do that as an active demonstrator until the catalog goes live on January 4th. And I just love my job way too much to go against compliance. I don't want to do anything that would make me lose my demonstratorship, but I can show you the front and back covers so you get a sneak peek ooh, this paper, you are going to love it. And that's part of this collection as well. Also, I want to let you know that January 4th through the end of February, we will have celebration once again. Again, I'm not allowed to show you the inside of these publications until they go live on January 4th. However, I can show you the front and back so you get some sneak peeks. Also, I believe it was last Monday, I did an unboxing of my product purchase premiere order that I did as part of attending the Stampin' Up! On Stage event in November. So there are some sneak peeks of products there. And you can find that here on Stampin' Peace with Mary Nabe Facebook page. Also, December 1st, and if you are a demonstrator, this includes all demonstrators. December 1st, all demonstrators can pre-order from the mini catalog. So you will start seeing more and more and more products that are coming in January and January to June, and then also January to February for the celebration. Lots of great things coming. I'm in the midst of creating and designing and planning classes and events, so I'm excited about that. Kathy is asking, do you send us a copy of new catalogs in the mail? Kathy, what I do is, and I can check the list, but if you ordered Stampin' Up! From me, placed a Stampin' Up! Order, not a class to go, but placed a Stampin' Up! Order from me from any time this year, from January 1st, 2021 through, and I've already submitted my request to Stampin' Up! So I believe it was, I don't know, the 15th of November, I think I did it. So if you placed a Stampin' Up! Order with me in that time period, I have you on the list. I put your name and address on the list and gave it to Stampin' Up! To send you a copy of the mini catalog along with the celebration brochure. If you have not placed an order with me in that time and you do not purchase from another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'm happy to mail catalogs to you, and I'll be able to purchase these to mail myself beginning December 1st. So as soon as I get them, then I can drop them in the mail. Or if you're a new customer to me who's never purchased yet, but has signed up to be on my newsletter, that sort of thing, then you can request a catalog and I will drop one in the mail for you. Please note that the catalog, what do we call it? The catalog mailing selector period ends tomorrow, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all of those catalogs will be sent to our customers on December 1st. They will be mailing them throughout December, and they do go out by bulk mail. There's tens of thousands that are sent out, so they do go out by bulk mail. So people will receive them at different times. Please give it through the month of December to receive yours. Hopefully you'll have it by, say, the 3rd week. But if you don't have these by the end of December and you think you should have received them from me because you placed a Stampin' Up! Order with me this year, please let me know. However, I will not send them out before December 30th because, if you are on that list, because at times in the past, maybe, I jumped the gun or somebody was a little impatient and I sent them out earlier, and then all of a sudden I found out people were getting doubles. And we do purchase these, whether we have a mail from the company or they are mailed from my own post office. We do pay for these. So I just ask for your patience and in getting those. But if you have a question, think you should have received one and you didn't, or you can just ask me and I will let you know. and we'll go from there. So I hope that answers your question, Kathy. I'm sure others had the same question. All right. Are there any questions I can answer now regarding products in the holiday mini catalog? Retiring questions? Or about the 2 publications to come? Okay, Kathy, you should be good to go. I was thinking that you had ordered from me several times this year. Oh, I should also mention tomorrow is the very last day to take advantage of the Start with Savings promotion. So if you are a super savvy shopper like me and many others and would like to receive a discount on all of your Stampin' Up! Purchases, or even maybe get a little extra income from being a demonstrator, this is a great time to join my team. You pay $75 plus tax, and you get to choose $125 of product, and it all ships free. So $75 plus tax, you get free shipping, which would amount to $12.50 because you're choosing $125 of product. So great time to join my team. I welcome everybody. I would say the majority of people on my team are savvy shoppers or happy shoppers, discount shoppers, whatever you want to call them. Some are working a business, and some have the occasional classes, things like that, and maybe have a few customers that help them meet their quarterly minimum. So we welcome everybody as one perk for being a part of my Merry Stampers team. You get access to my PDF tutorials for any of my classes to go. That's an extra perk that you get just from me for being on my team. And of course, one thing I should mention too, which I get asked this a lot when people are considering joining. When you join as a demonstrator, you get all of the same benefits you would as a customer, in addition to the benefits you get as a demonstrator. And what I mean by that is when customers place a $150 order, they will get $15 of Stampin' Rewards. You still get those $15 of Stampin' Rewards when you order $150 in product as a demonstrator. But then you also get 20% off. Starting discount, get 20% off that $150. When things are on sale, you still get the sale price, and then you get 20% off the sale prices. So those are just a couple of the main perks that you receive. But please know, and I've learned over time that not every direct sales company gives the customer discounts along with the consultant or customer benefits and discounts, sales prices along with their consultant benefits. But that is something that Stampin' Up! Does do. So you really can save a lot of money if you are a diehard stamper or paper crafter, or enjoy stamping and paper crafting with friends, and maybe want to get involved that way to keep your friends stamping with you. But if you have any questions about that, please let me know. And I think I had a little note in there. Okay. I think that's all I had for you today. Any other questions? I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and a great weekend. I had lots of family time this week with Thanksgiving, and then of course we celebrated Emily's birthday a week late, but she's away at grad school, so we do things on her schedule, and she was home for the long weekend, so we celebrated her birthday on Saturday, and we watched the Ohio State-Michigan game, which did not go so well for us Buckeye fans, but hey, you know, you can't win them all, right? And we still love our Buckeyes. All right, have a great Monday. I hope the information you got today was helpful. If you have any questions, please do feel free to contact me at any time. And have a good week. I will see you Wednesday at 8 p.m. for another Facebook Live and a fun demonstration. Bye-bye.